Hello, thank you for having me here. I'm here to talk with you about androgyny and the best practices in how to present and teach adult learners. When we think about learning, many of us picture classrooms full of children, but adults learn very differently. And if we want professional development to be meaningful, we need to design it with those differences in mind. So today we're going to be exploring androgyny um, and Malcolm Knowles' influential framework for adult learning and how it can transform the way we create and deliver presentations for adult audiences. So let's get right into it. So what is androgyny? Androgyny is the art and science of helping adults learn. So that's just the foundation of it. Malcolm Knowles popularized the term and argued that adults bring unique characteristics, motivations, and expectations to the learning process. And again, similarities and differences between teaching and presenting to children and adults. He identified 5 core assumptions about adult learners specifically, and these assumptions shape how we should present and design professional development. So, the first one is self concept. As people mature, they move from being dependent learners to being more self directed. Adults want autonomy. They want to make choices about what and how they learn. Number two is experience. Adults bring a rich, reservoir of life and work experience to all of their situations in whatever capacity that they're learning in. They want to solve problems, not memorize content, which is a lot of what children do when they're learning. They value learning that can be used right away. So, meaningful professional development that they can take right into the classroom and use it right away. Um, also, orientation to learning is number 4. Adults prefer learning that is practical and applicable. They want to, oh, I'm sorry, that's part of the one we just talked about, wanting to solve problems, not memorize content. Um, let's see. So let me back up. Number 3 was readiness to learn. Adults become ready to learn when they encounter real life tasks or challenges that require new knowledge or skills. Their learning is often problem centered and immediately relevant, which goes back to wanting to bring something directly into the classroom right away and use it right away. And then the last one is motivation. While external motivators like promotions or certifications matter, adults are primarily driven by internal factors, personal growth, job satisfaction, confidence, curiosity, just wanting to know more and get more confident in their teaching. Um, so why should we apply andragogical principles in professional development? Professional development that ignores adult learning principles often feels irrelevant, boring, or disconnected from real work. But when we apply androgyny and all of those concepts that I just went over, engagement increases. So adults are feeling respected and involved. Learning becomes more meaningful because it connects to real life challenges. Retention improves, and so adults see immediate value in what they're learning. So um, you know, they're more vested in remembering it. Collaboration strengthens as participants share experiences and insights. Um, it also helps us design professional development that honors adults as capable, experienced learners, not passive recipients of information. So, some of the best practices for creating and delivering presentations to adult learners include making learning relevant and problem centered, encouraging participation and leveraging experience, and providing choice and autonomy. So we could start with real life scenarios, challenges, or tasks that our audience faces. Adults want to know why something matters and how to apply it to their work right away. Using discussions, case studies, collaborative activities, and opportunities for reflection. Adults learn best when they can connect new ideas to what they already know and offer options like choice of activities, pacing, or tools. Even small choices reinforce adults' needs for self direction. Other helpful strategies include chunking the content, so not giving too much, before a break, just chunking it up a little bit, using visuals, incorporating hands-on practice, and allowing time for questions and application. And again, that reflection piece as well, and collaboration too. And then, of course, we need to address cultural, ethnic, and gender bias in our presentations. Even the most well designed presentations can fall flat if bias, intentional or not, affects how the message is delivered or received. Cultural, ethnic, and gender biases can influence whose voices are centered or ignored, how examples or scenarios are framed, whether participants feel respected and included, and also how comfortable people feel about asking questions and sharing their own experiences. Biases can come from the presenter, the audience, or the materials themselves that you're presenting with. So, ways that we can reduce or eliminate bias altogether is using inclusive language and examples, like choosing scenarios, images, and case studies that reflect diverse identities and experiences, being aware of your own assumptions, like reflecting on your own cultural lens, asking yourself whose perspective is missing or who might feel excluded by this example. Create a safe, respectful learning environment, setting norms for interaction among the teachers, encouraging multiple viewpoints, and validating participants' experiences. Invite participation from all voices using structured activities that ensure everyone has a chance to contribute, not just the most vocal participants, and seeking feedback and continuously improving, asking participants whether they felt represented and respected, using their feedback to refine future presentations, such as like with some kind of a Google form at the end of the presentation that participants would fill out. Um, so, in closing, when we understand how adults learn and when we design professional development that respects their autonomy, experience, and diversity, we can create learning experiences that are not only more effective but more empowering. And that's the real goal of adult education. Thank you so much.